So on this episode, we are talking about Microsoft's E3 presentation. We're highlighting our favorite parts of that and making 2 new custom cocktails. Mine's based off of Battletoads.
And mine's based off Halo.
So that's coming up right after this. Welcome back, guys. Tom here from the Geeky Drinkers, and I've got my special co-host,
Shelle-Chii.
Woo! So, just like before, we mentioned this is all about Microsoft's E3 presentation for 2018. It was awesome, eh?
It was really good.
Man.
I definitely was. It was the one that I watched live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was the one out of all of the E3s that I watched live, so...
I caught most of the Microsoft one and all the Ubisoft one live. I got everything else on the replay. For anybody who wants to check out previous episodes of the E3, I'll put the Nintendo card right up there, so feel free to check that out. And then once that one's gone, which is I think now, check out the Sony one there. So that was our last episode, which was pretty awesome. We have some delicious drinks in there. But this episode's all about Microsoft, and holy, it was packed.
It was.
Full of stuff.
It was good.
So let's get right into the drinks, and let's do rock, paper, scissors. See who goes first.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Man, we always start with scissors first. Hey.
No.
Man, you gotta pick
I've
up
gotta,
your...
yeah, I've been losing.
You're losing.
I lost the game.
Now we all lost the game.
Oh!
Shoot a comment down below if you lost the game. And while you're down there, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification. Because on this channel here, if you are new to the channel, each episode we make 2 new custom geek-themed cocktails. And we talk about video games, cosplay, movies, and a treasure chest full of geekery. So it's a good time. Stick around. So since I won, my drink is all about Battletoads. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Did you ever play the original Battletoads?
Yes,
oh,
I
man.
certainly did.
So good, so frustrating,
oh my
so
God.
hard.
Yep.
Oh man, it's gonna be good times.
It definitely is gonna be good times.
Microsoft's owned that IP for ages and has done nothing with it. So the fact that they're doing something with it makes me a very happy gamer.
That's very true.
So for my drink, we're starting with a little bit of corn syrup on our glass. We're gonna rim that, and once we have our glass rimmed, we're gonna rim it with green sugar. Sugar.
That's not how you say it in French.
So school me, cause you're a little bit French. How do I?
The francophone.
So how do I say sugar in French?
I don't remember. Sucre. Le sucre?
Is it?
I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I totally don't remember. I was actually in French immersion school for a while, too.
Oh, really?
If you don't use it, you lose it.
A little bit.
Oh, for sure. Like, anybody who knows a second language that doesn't use it, they know.
That's fair. That's fair. So, now that we have our glass rimmed with green sugar, we're going to pop a couple... Oh, man.
Oh, they stuck together!
All right.
That's okay.
So,
you can have more people.
Gonna... No, you're all about the you're all about the, I was gonna say you're all about the sugar. You're all about the ice, so
yeah,
it's all you. So after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of lime cordial. We're gonna do a 1/4 of an ounce.
And petit
that.
peu.
Are you sure that's what it is?
that just means a little bit.
A little bit.
I could try to read the French on the label. I'm really good at sounding French. I don't know if it's right, but I can sound very French.
And then all of our French viewers hate us.
Well,
they throw the dislike on
I'm
the video.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry to anyone from Quebec, though.
Shots fired.
Just joking.
We love you guys.
We love Quebec.
So I've got a 1/4 of an ounce of lime cordial in there.
Cordial, is it?
I don't know if it's cordial because it's.
That's so cordial.
It says cordial.
Cordial.
So.
Cordial.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll look into it because I'm genuinely curious.
Cordial.
So if I'm wrong, my bad, guys. I will look into it. I'll look into it for the next time I use it.
There you go.
So. After that, we're going to be popping in 1.5 ounces of Goldschlager.
I love Goldschlager.
And why Goldschlager, you might ask? Because Battletoads is hard. And Goldschlager makes pain go away. So that's my reasoning.
That is a good reason. I like that.
And I'm sticking to it.
I like the swirl that you did so that all of the flakes weren't on the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to.
That's a good life hack pro tip for Goldschlager.
So that's 1.5 ounces.
Little tiny gold flakes.
See, that's how you do it.
It's actually gold.
And the reason that you flip it upside down is because then it gets like into the stem and everything like that.
Okay,
and it's also just kind of cool to look at.
Or like this is gonna be like so like, but like back in the day, wasn't there way more gold in it?
Oh,
I feel like they're putting less gold in it now.
So did you ever buy into the like, because it is a myth like that. The reason that there's like the gold flakes in it is that it would like cut into your throat and then the alcohol would get into your bloodstream faster.
Not true.
No, it's definitely not true.
That is an old wives' tale for sure.
I thought that for a long time.
No, it makes sense.
Because I was just like, that's what I'm drinking tonight,
man. I'm cutting up my esophagus to get drunk faster.
And then no. And then I learned how to fact check things.
Yup.
So after that, we're coming behind with 2 ounces of green apple sourpuss.
Oh, I love sourpuss so much. This is going to be a good drink. I love everything that's going into it.
It's going to be awesome. So once we
it's
have
also going to be green.
That, well, toads are green, Battletoads are green, had to make a green drink.
Yes.
After that, I'm going to put 2 dashes of bitters in there. So I'm using Alpenbitter. It's kind of like an orange citrusy bitter. And to get so this one doesn't have like a little top. Yeah, so you just kind of put your thumb over it and just do couple little splashes of that. My buddy Colin, who's my dungeon master, because I play Dungeons and Dragons, so he's the one that actually showed me how to do like the thumb thing, because I was just like before.
Like so tenderly, like.
Yeah. So if you're interested in checking that episode out, I will throw a card up in there. And if you like Dungeons and Dragons, definitely check that out. Also, if you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons and you don't know what it's about, this is actually a perfect episode for that. No, actually, I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of our Super Smash Brothers trailer where we use this one. But right now, I'll put that one up in there. So check out the cards, guys. They're good episodes. So after we have the 2 splashes of Alpenbitter, we are just going to top it up with Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
Because Mountain Dew's probably like my 3rd favorite pop.
Little fact about Mountain Dew. In Canada, it doesn't have caffeine in it, but in the States
it does.
Does it?
Yep. So
okay, well, it didn't used to have caffeine in it.
Caffeine content, 52 milligrams per 355 milliliters.
But that looks really good.
This is my Battletoads.
The floaties of the speckles.
The floaties. So, here it is, guys.
It smells delicious. Every time you use Goldschlager, I'm like, oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, actually smell that, because that smells freaking awesome.
Oh my god, it smells like apple pie.
Yeah.
It smells like apple pie, guys. Okay.
So, what are you making? Because you got a cool one.
I've got a pretty cool one coming up, too, guys. Okay, so I will be... Oh my god, my hair got me.
Long hair problems, guys.
Yeah, exactly. I am going to be making a drink called Cortana. So, let's dive on in.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I'm going to bring my glass. My glass.
A little southern accent.
Just a little bit. You'd think that my maritime accent would come out, but no, my southern accent.
Yeah, it doesn't really come out that often.
When I notice it after I've had a little bit, and people are like, oh, you just pronounced about like about or something weird like that. I don't know. So getting some sticky icky action going up in here. Oh, this. Okay. I always like getting like a nice huge rim.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty decent rim too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and solid.
Oh,
yep.
So beautiful.
It's nice. So that's blue sugar.
Yep, blue sugar.
Yum.
Sorry, get everywhere.
Oh, good.
Bam. Take that sticky. And get that straw up in there. Gonna get some ice. It's a little bit melted, but that's okay. We'll just.
It's gonna get melted in anyway.
Exactly. Water's water. So, I am going to be doing some blue curacao.
So good. How much? That's...
Yeah.
High pitched
And I spilled. That's all good. Actually, you know what? Let's do 1.5.
Sure.
Because YOLO!
Heck yeah!
Okay, so, put the lid back on that.
Bam.
Also gonna do 2 ounces of rum. Rum. Okay. That'd be 1. Kind of looks like pee.
Oh, hey, cool. Check that out. The ice is helping it separate.
Dude. Yes. Ooh. Ooh.
That's cool.
Ooh.
That's a neat one. Love it.
There you go. And we're going to come in with some Sprite.
Putting that in right after, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we want to make that like a nice blue color. I had my Sprite in my little cooler down here to keep it cold.
Nice and chilly.
I like my shit cold.
A little bit.
Oh, we're still keeping that separation. Yes. That is not what my plan was. Honestly, the plan was to make this
make it like a really cool blue.
Make it like a nice light blue.
Oh, there you go.
Curse out! Stop!
Oh, yeah. If you keep mixing in, yes.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So
it's
got a nice gradient action going on here, guys.
There.
So, last but not least, we are going to I wanted to do Malibu, but we didn't have any Malibu, so I'm kind of making my own.
We're improvising.
So,
and booze hack, if you have coconut syrup and just regular rum, you can, it takes a little bit of tweaking, but you can mix it in and it's actually pretty tasty. It's definitely not like the same as Malibu, but it's pretty close.
It's still. So I'm going to take some blue food coloring and add it in here. That was probably 2.
I would have went like maybe 2. You probably did like 5 there.
That was a lot.
But you wanted it like
I wanted
really
it
blue.
dark because I wanted to do this like weird pourry thing where you like have a different color blue. So let's see.
So that's probably like 3/4 of an ounce of coconut syrup because that's an ounce.
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
See, look at that.
Oh, cool.
Boom. It's really blue.
That's cool because there's blue on the bottom, blue on the top.
It's a blue sandwich, bitch.
That's awesome. That
there
looks
we go.
Really cool.
So, the Cortana.
That is awesome.
All right.
Cheers.
I'm going to mix some of this in here. Ooh, that is like literally...
Oh, man, that's so good.
Look at the exact blue that Cortana is. That is exactly Cortana's blue.
Skills. Oh, man, you're going to love this.
Ooh.
Damn,
that's very boozy,
good.
But very good. Ooh. Mmm.
That's really good.
There's that apple pie for some reason.
Yeah,
Taste
man.
is so good. That I give this drink. This drink is better than mine. It's good. My drink's good. That one's better. It needs a little more ice though.
I do.
Yep. Here, let's
get me some more.
I am the ice queen.
The ice queen. Yeah. You did do an Elsa one in the last episode.
Yeah.
Little baggie of ice.
Yep. Here you go.
Damn.
Help yourself, girl. I've made this thing where, like, you know how people call each other guys all the time? I'm doing a thing where you call people girls.
That's why you just call people dudes.
Well, I'm trying to make it so that it's like both, you know, a gender thing. You know, it doesn't matter if you call a guy a girl or a girl a guy.
Well, same thing with dude.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it so that girl is like interchangeable like dude is.
Did you ever watch Good Burger?
No.
What?
No, I never.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. 'Cause we're all dudes. Hey!
No, never.
Damn, you gotta watch it.
I'm uncultured swine.
So, E3 was packed, especially for the Microsoft presentation.
Jam-packed.
50 new games announced.
That 5-0. That's not 15. That's 50.
5-0. There was, I believe, 18
Brand
Xbox exclusive games. They also released a ton of information about Game Pass, so like AAA titles like on release date are going to be available for Game Pass, which is crazy.
That's amazing.
So that in itself is motivation to get Game Pass.
Yep.
For me, well, also too, Microsoft acquired 4 new game studios to the Microsoft Game Studios
kind of
ecosystem family.
The ecosystem.
The ecosystem. So that was crazy news. Probably, I mean, I can't even say like you know what? I don't have like top favorite game they announced.
No, because everything was so like
man,
hype.
so good.
So hype for everything.
So let's go through a couple things, kind of like rapid fire, and then we'll talk about kind of our favorites.
Yeah.
So one of the ones that I'm super stoked for, I know you are too, is Kingdom Hearts 3 is finally on the Xbox platform. So, so props to Microsoft for getting that done.
Thank you, Microsoft. I don't know if that means, does it mean
you gotta drink after a cheers.
Oh,
I was cheersing the viewers.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's only going to be that Kingdom Hearts. I don't think that previous ones are going to come on, unfortunately. As cool as it would be, I don't think it's really going to happen.
No, I don't think so either.
Devil May Cry 5, oh my god. I know we mentioned that in the
But that
Sony
trailer
episode.
was just so intense.
So good.
It's intense like camping.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome.
Like,
there's a new Tomb Raider coming out, which looks super badass. I'm really stoked for just, like everything on it.
Everything.
It looks so good.
It's honestly going to be such a good year for video games. It's
bad for our wallets.
I was going to say it's a bad year to be people's wallets. It's a good year to be a gamer.
Yeah, no kidding. No, absolutely. Absolutely. So Cuphead has new DLC coming out.
New DLC.
Which is called...
I do believe it is called the Delicious Last Course.
Yes. Which kind of fits in with Cuphead's theme.
Yeah,
which is perfect.
Yeah, they have a lot of that kind of like nuance. I haven't beat Cuphead.
You
yet.
have or haven't?
I have not.
Okay,
yet.
so there you go.
I need to do that.
Definitely.
I really need to get around to doing that. But I've enjoyed what I've played of it so far. It's been an amazing game.
Like, but it's very, very hard.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to play it.
It is
but...
very hard.
Yeah.
A lot of controversy came out because of how hard it was, and like people thought it was like elitist and stuff like that, and how they
eh?
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
so like super backlash, eh?
Well,
Damn.
not like it was kind of like a weird, just kind of like little controversy. It wasn't like a huge backlash, but I actually wrote an article about Cuphead in the Geek Enthusiast magazine, the second issue that came out. So.
The June one, right?
Yeah. So if you wanted to check that out, we will.
Yeah,
you can get a digital copy. Or a physical copy, so...
I'm always a fan of the physical copies.
No, right?
So we'll definitely make sure to link that in the description down below and put all of their social media and everything like that. If you're into geek culture, that is the magazine for you.
So. Made for the fans, by the fans.
By the fans.
Yeah.
So that's gonna have like new bosses, new enemies, and stuff like that.
That's gonna be awesome.
Obviously, Battletoads is one that I'm so stoked for. They didn't even. So one thing that made me a little bit kind of bitter is there wasn't even any gameplay on it. There was literally like
Is that why you added bitters into it?
Yeah, a little bit, little bit. I'm a little bitter.
Just a little bit of bitters.
But so they basically just put like the logo out, and then they had like they basically just like announced like a couple things on like the style and everything like that.
So kind of like Halo Infinite.
No, I would say because Halo Infinite was more showing off like the new engine, which is called Slipspace.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure it's Slipspace.
Which looks phenomenal.
Oh my god, it looked so gorgeous. It was
flawless.
Literally, we saw so much that we didn't see in Halo Worlds before.
Yeah.
Like beautiful landscape. Like, I mean, there was lots of beautiful landscapes,
but it looks a lot more interactive.
Yes, and animals. It was like these like crazy rhino things, and like, oh my god, it just looks
insane.
It looks so good.
Halo Infinite looks freaking awesome. It looks
amazing.
So smooth, but it's not coming out anytime soon.
No, it was kind of just a show off of the engine, more or less. It wasn't a preview of the game. You kind of literally just got like a snippet of Master Chief at the end, and then he like activated Cortana. I'm pretty sure that's what the blue thing on the back of his head was.
I would imagine so. But yeah, so I imagine since it's not coming out anytime soon, I imagine probably 2020.
Yeah.
If not, maybe 2021. But I highly doubt they would announce it more than 2 years in advance.
I don't think they would do.
I would.
They wouldn't do us like that.
That'd be very cruel.
It would.
If they did. Another major AAA title for Microsoft is Gears of War 5. So that looks freaking awesome in 4K.
Yes.
That's super, super exciting because it looks so smooth, so good. I'm not like one thing that I've always liked about the kind of the Gears and like a little bit of the Fallout franchises. It's more you have the option to do like overhead as opposed to first person. I'm not a huge first person. If I can do a third person view, I prefer that.
See, I like first person.
Yeah.
That's my preference.
It's definitely preference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was exciting. But before they did that, they kind of prefaced that with a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Gears of War, which is going to be for mobile. So
game.
it's going to be a mobile game, which was kind of cool. A lot of people were just like, oh, okay, we get kind of a new take on Gears of War, and then like they showed it off. It was a cool trailer, and then afterwards they were just like, jokes, guys. Yeah, here's actually like Gears of War 5, and then like the crowd like erupts.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was well
like
timed.
people were like, that's it.
Yeah, they were just like,
troll.
Okay, yeah, exactly, exactly. In Gears, you can play as female characters now.
Yes, I did see that.
That's super cool.
Gonna be so cool because literally it's been all guys before. Yeah. So
I know if I have straight up, if I have the option to play either sex as a game, usually I would say like 8 times out of 10, I usually go the female route. I like visually pleasing aesthetics.
See, I'm the opposite.
I like looking at butts.
I'll usually go with a guy. If you're able to choose between genders, I'll usually make a guy character.
Is there any particular reason?
Probably because you get harassed less if it's online.
That's fair. Yeah, online gaming's that's a bit of a different one. Hopefully this kind of stuff changes that though. So
oh yeah.
I do like the fact that that there's a lot more games that you can play as female characters for. Mm-hmm. So I'm super stoked about that.
The revolution is here.
Bam. We're part of it.
Yes, exactly.
Crackdown 3 is also another huge title that got released. Or that got announced. Just Cause 4 is also another massive title that looks amazing.
Oh gosh, yeah. There was the Ori.
Yeah, the Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I believe.
That
looked visually amazing.
Just stunning. It looks like it's going to be one of those games that you literally just play to watch it. You're not going to want to, like, probably play for the gameplay. You're going to be like, this is so pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a few games that are like that.
It looks fantastic.
Like Okami.
Fair enough.
That's
very true.
One of those games.
I'm really excited to see where that goes because that was a super cool trailer. They didn't really give a ton of information out on it, but visually appealing, amazing.
Oh,
it looks so good. There's also expansion pack for Sea of Thieves coming out, one in July and one in September. So I know a lot of people that play Sea of Thieves, and it's a fantastic game.
I know a lot of people,
like it's really, really popular.
Oh gosh, yeah. I was I think I was watching Summit stream it the other day. Mm-hmm. It was so good. Like it just looks like it's gonna be one of those like really fun games. So
this is so good. Oh my god, it's so
good.
You
and your delicious drink.
It's so good.
Now you guys have to make it to see how delicious it is.
Hopefully you make all of them.
Hopefully.
But yeah, this one's extra delicious.
Yeah.
Jump Force.
We talked about it a little bit on the last episode, but honestly,
I'm so stoked for that. Like
I'm very stoked.
Anytime you have anime crossovers, like that's an instant win for me. I'm just like, yes.
I heard some people being salty about it, and they said it was like lame or something. I'm like, who hurt you?
Like
honestly, what is wrong with you?
I would also be curious as to like what they find like lame about it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like stuff like that is awesome.
I think it's just because it's so awesome that it's cliche because it's so awesome.
But I'm all right. I'm all right with that.
Why be a wet blanket? Like just enjoy things.
Exactly.
God, people are just mean.
So that one's really cool. One of the indie titles that I really, really liked, and this is probably because it reminded me of Legend of Zelda like 100%, is a game called Tunic. It's basically like a little fox who's adorable, like the cutest thing ever. I was so sad that it wasn't on Nintendo Switch because I was just like, please, 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 and then I was just like, ah.
Just Xbox.
But like it's basically got like the kind of like overhead style where you're kind of like looking down and on an angle on it. So like a lot of like Super Nintendo titles and stuff like that were like that. But yeah, visually it looks awesome, but reminds me like so much of Legend of Zelda. Like they're just like the way that the gameplay was, the way that the levels were created and everything.
They had to come up with their own version.
It's not a bad thing because I'm probably straight up I'm probably gonna buy it. It's probably gonna be one of the first games that I get.
There you go.
But it looks fantastic. What ones on PC you'd be interested in getting out of those?
Are all of them coming out on PC?
Not all of them are coming out on PC. There's some that are coming out on PC.
I want Halo on PC.
I wouldn't be surprised if that came out on PC. I wouldn't be surprised. But because they have a new engine on that, people are gonna have to really take a look at the minimum system specs. Because I imagine if they're running a new engine, depending on how that's gonna go.
Well, if the Xbox can handle it, then I'm pretty sure a lot of computers should be able to handle it.
True.
And they'll probably have like automatic settings where it's like if your specs don't run good enough, then it'll
automatic downgrade of frame rate and stuff. Yeah.
But I would just
if you had to pick two out of any of those titles, what two would you want to get?
Obviously Halo, and I'm pretty obviously like Cuphead is going to be coming out on PC because. Of course, yep. That's an obvious one. Gears of War is going to be the big one that I want on PC because I loved playing Gears of War, but I don't think I've ever played Gears of War on PC. I think I've only ever done it on Xbox.
I imagine it would probably be a lot better on PC.
It would be so much easier
straight up,
PC.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, yes. So I want Gears of War, for sure.
Okay.
That's my, Halo and Gears of War, just typical freaking, the two most popular things that Microsoft announced. Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
One thing that I was a little bit disappointed about, though, is that there wasn't any Fable mention. Because I know we were talking about that on Fable. Yeah, we were talking about that on a couple of other episodes ago.
I love Fable.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
It would be, but then again, there was no Mass Effect either, and those are both their big
true.
Kind of
their flagship ones.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's maybe next year. Maybe.
So we can hope for.
Oh,
or they might just straight up just announce it mid-year.
Yeah, there you go.
But at the same time, E3 is to show off a lot. But one thing that I really liked and I was really, really impressed for Microsoft for is how much attention they gave indie titles. Yeah. I was very, very happy, and I know a lot of other gamers were as well, about how much love and attention indie games have been getting. Mm-hmm. Is because I know when indie titles were first available on the Xbox store, it was very, very hard to get into. There was almost no support for the indie devs, and the community was basically just you guys are kind of shitting all over us, so what the hell? Yeah, it's a lot better now, which is good. Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's definitely encouraging. That's
gotta shout out to the little guys, right?
Oh, absolutely, because I mean there's the cool thing that I like about indie games is a lot of the time they're completely original concepts. The amount of time and effort that actually goes into creating the characters and the stories and the universe. Exactly.
It's completely original. There's nothing else out on the market like it, and they started as a little indie studio, and Microsoft picked them up. So
smart move, Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft. Because, oh my god, one of the best games of our century, I would probably say. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I love being hyperbolic, guys. I don't know if you've noticed that about me.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, your tongue is green.
Is it?
Yeah. Isn't that tongue blue?
Not really.
I'm really surprised that my tongue isn't blue. Oh my god.
See, that's the thing though. Blue curacao doesn't stain your tongue.
Did you see how much blue food coloring I put in?
That's true. You know what? It's probably this. I wouldn't be surprised.
Weird.
Man,
it's really good.
So good, guys. You gotta try it. Please.
This is the first drink that we've been you have to try this.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
I like to think that I make pretty good drinks.
But I mean, okay, all of our drinks have been good. This is super good.
It's really tasty, guys.
It is. It makes mine just die.
Yeah. So. Overall, I was actually really, really happy. I think out of the big three for the E3 presentations, even though I'm Nintendo through and through, I'd say Microsoft stole the game.
Yeah, they definitely had I felt like their presentation was well put together, and it didn't have any of those weird quirky things that the other people tried to do. So
the electric guitar playing banana from Sony.
Yeah,
that was just a weird transition. No, but Microsoft, they were on the ball. Yeah. They're every single piece of their presentation was flawless. They stole the show.
They did.
I was very, very impressed.
But didn't they last year as well, though? Like, I'm pretty sure the only thing I remember from E3 last year was the Cuphead trailer.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing though. Like Microsoft, that's the thing that I really admire about Microsoft is like they are always trying to step up their game.
Yeah.
Like, which is really good. They're not just resting on their laurels. Like they have for a couple things, and I think they really did for a lot of the latter part of the 360's lifespan.
Oh my god, for sure.
But like, I mean, the redesign was cool and everything like that. Got rid of the 3 red lights and everything like that.
But we had to deal with.
Yeah, fun times, guys.
That was fun times.
But yeah, I think they overall, by far, they won E3.
Yeah, for sure.
In my opinion, do you guys agree? If you do, shoot a comment down below and let us know. I'd love to know what your favorite game out of the ones that we mentioned.
Yeah.
Is your favorite game? I'd really like to know. What kind of games are you looking forward to from the E3 presentations? Shoot a comment down below, and we would love to hear from you.
And make sure to give the video a thumbs up.
Yeah, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification. And feel free to share the video if you found anything interesting or informative, or if you just want to show off some delicious drinks. So with that, we're going to wrap up. So we will see you next Thursday. So as always, guys, stay geeky.